Hi, I'm Wendy Hudson with the Santa Maria Recreation and Parks Department. I'm a Facility Specialist 3 and I work at the Owen Muscle Senior Center. This is my coworker Coral Booth. She is a program specialist with the Rec and Parks Department as well. Today we are here and we're going to show you how to make a really cool 4th of July clothespin wreath. You're going to need all the supplies that we have given you. You'll need a metal ring. You're going to need clothespins, but the clothespins are white, so you're going to need white clothespins. You're going to need the stars. And we have paint. We have some glue dots that we're going to use as opposed to regular glue, but if you have glue at home, you could use regular glue. Coral's going to demonstrate how we do the painting and the reason that we do the painting the way that we're doing it.
So we found that putting the pins on a piece of cardboard is a lot easier so you don't make a big mess. Make sure that when you're painting that you're also getting in between right here so that it doesn't show any of the white color.
The natural wood?
The natural wood.
Because once you are done painting all these, you're going to clip them on that metal wreath, and any of the natural wood that is showing will show on your arrangement of the wreath. So now you've got them all covered with the paint. You're going to let those dry, and they probably take about 10 minutes, 15 minutes to dry. The longest part of putting this wreath together is going to be painting your clothespins.
So we're going to paint the stars white.
The stars, unfortunately, you're going to have to hold the paint or lay them down, so you end up with white all over your fingers anyway.
And then I'm going to add a little bit of glitter.
While the paint is wet, it'll help it stick, so it makes it a little bit easier. You don't have to glue it on or anything. Just like that. So you have 12 or 13 stars in each of your packages. Go ahead and make sure that you paint them all and let them dry as well. So when you look at the wreath, you've got 4 rings, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you've also got 7 sections, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're going to start by using your blue clothespins, and they're going to actually go in 2 of the sections of your ring. Coral's going to show you how to do that. As you attach them, you're going to alternate them. So some of them will go on ring number 1 and 2, which is the smallest rings. And the other one, the next one is going to go on rings 3 and 4, which is the second and third, or I'm sorry, 2 and 3, which is the, hold it up, there you go, which is the next ring out. You're going to alternate each one of them. You need to hold it that way so you can see. There you go.
It's hard to see.
So continue to alternate between rings 1 and 2 and 2 and 3 on all of those clothespins. This is a fun project even for moms and kids or dads and kids to be able to do while they're at home. And it's a quick project. Like I said, painting is the longest task that you'll be doing on this. Once you get all those on, the next step is going to be to alternate your red and white ones. You can do them either in sections or in groups of 4 or 5, whichever you prefer, and you can play with that as you go along. But you're going to alternate between reds and whites. So you'll go either 4 red and 4 white, or 5 red and 5 white, either way. And you're going to continue to follow the same pattern that you did with the blue. You're going to go rings 1 and 2 and then 2 and 3 and just go back and forth, alternating. Notice how when she finished with a color down here on the red on rings 1 and 2, she did take and do rings 2 and 3 with the white color. So make sure you do that. All right, once you get that done, your wreath should look like this. It is a little heavier now because it's got all the little wooden clothespins on there. So the next step is going to be taking your stars that you sprinkled the glitter on, and you're going to be attaching them over here on the blue section. You've got glue dots that you were given. the glue dot you're gonna pull off and you're gonna attach to the back of each of your stars, not the side that's painted. Once you get all your glue dots on, we're gonna start attaching those to the blue clothespins. Make sure when you do that, that you do not attach them all in a straight row. They should be all staggered because you don't want them to be in a straight row when it's completed. You want a little bit of variety there. Get all the glue dots off my finger. Okay. And what you can do, you can either lay them all out or just kind of guess as to where you want them to go. So once you get them, you just stick them to the wood and they will stick. Glue dots are on the back and they're going to stick. Once you get all your stars attached, you can adjust them. Oh, there's more. You can adjust them as you need to adjust them. Once you get all your stars attached, you're going to take your piece of string, and depending on how high you want this to hang on your door, you can knot this off. I would just loop it through on the back of your wreath like this onto the metal. Figure out about how long you want it to hang. Cut the excess off and just tie it in a loop. That's going to be the hanger for your door. So you're just going to literally tie it in a loop like this. Once you got it all done, this is how it's going to look. Now another thing you could do that would be a lot of fun for you to be able to do is to attach a bow if you wanted to. You could literally hang it up on the wall and do a shoestring bow and tie the bow up here on your piece of cord, or you can attach it down in here. You can hook it on a clothespin if you wanted to. So when you're all done, you can attach this to your front door, just like that. If you want to do a bow, a little shoelace bow, you can do a bow, put the bow up there with it, and it'll look really cute all completed. So this is your Make and Take craft project for the month of July. We hope you enjoy it.